And I'm back giving thanks again, and it is KAYSGIVing. Happy KAYSGIVing, everybody. Welcome. Now, we're a couple days late, to be honest. So this year, what I'm thankful for in KAYSGIVing is leftovers. Now, I'm not just talking about the food, although I am talking about the food, but I'm also talking about the leftovers of the internet. The reheated, reconstituted, overcooked turkey that is reaction channels. You know, content commentary. This is the detritus of the internet. It's just people looking at other people, looking at other people, looking at other people, and they're all copying me. I wouldn't have a big problem with it, to be honest. A lot of people are going to say this is sour grapes because my biggest problem here is that now there are people out there. You know, I've been covering Kay's cooking. Who was Kay's good cooking, by the way, when I started covering her? I'm not even sure these people know this. But when I started covering her 5 years ago, she was Kay's good cooking. And now there's guys with 1 million to 100 million subscribers all covering Kay. And they don't realize that they've missed out on everything. They're getting the scraps. You ever show up to Thanksgiving late? You ever get there and your uncle's already passed out on the couch, filled with that tryptophan, hand down his pants? The women folk have all gathered in the dining room and just hemming and hawing. Your aunt, your fat aunt, is sitting there snacking over and over again on the hors d'oeuvres that nobody touched because they said, I'm going to fill up on the mashed potatoes. I don't need the peanuts. Thank you. But now your aunt is sitting there snacking. The children, the kids' table, they've already run out of their energy. They were screaming and hollering before you even got there. Now they're asleep, so filled with food. And of course, your father is in the bathroom, weeping his eyes out because your sister brought a guy home who was darker than a pilgrim. He had a nice belt buckle, but it wasn't on his hat. The point is, you get there and your mom goes, she's exhausted. She's been up all day preparing this meal. You're so sorry. You're like, oh, Mom, you know, the traffic and the kids and everything. I'm sorry I'm late. And she's like, don't worry about it, honey. And you know she means well, but she reheats the food in the microwave. And now the turkey's all dry, and the mashed potatoes just don't have that same joie de vivre to them. And you're sitting there and you're eating it, and you can tell the missing ingredient is love. Your mom, she's kind of mad that you showed up late. She wanted you there on time. She wanted you there when the food was still good, and now she's just being nice. That's the leftovers of the internet. That's reaction channels. All of these guys show up way after the fact, cover the same video from 5 years ago that I covered, and they don't even know the little nuances. Listen, 5 years ago, I started with Kay. 3 years ago, all the other channels started finding her. In that short amount of time, I had already managed to wring the goon rag dry of content that these guys don't know what's going on. They don't know what's actually funny about Kay, because I'll tell you something, it ain't the meatballs. Everyone thinks it's the meatballs. Meatballs were 5 years ago, and I'm willing to prove it to you. Again, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for Kay's cooking. I'm very thankful for the internet, and I'm very thankful for leftovers. So in the spirit of leftovers, let's start this show off by showing the people out there exactly what they've missed in those 5 years. And let's give the big guys like Penguins Zero and shockingly PewDiePie as of last month. Let's give them some new content to cover because they really don't know. So let's go bully the internet. This is Kay's cooking.
Hi people, hi people, hi people, hi people, hi people, hi people.
I want to say thanks to Angie for sending this in. She's actually sent in a couple videos from this lady, and I feel like this could just be a gold mine forever. This lady has fewer subscribers than I do on YouTube, but not by much. But she's got way more views on all of her videos. This is called Kay's Good Cooking. This is a video she calls I Did a Steak.
Hi people, and today I'm back cooking. Right, as you can see,
What the
steaks
fuck?
are partly
What?
This is jerky. It's not even steak.
done. Well, they're done on one side.
What?
That's done on
Bitch,
one
it's done.
side. Yeah, look at it. See, the
What's
other,
not done about it?
the not done side of that steak is too done.
I washed my steak, but you don't have to, but you can if you want.
Wait, what?
Did she washed it?
Washed it? What does that mean?
She rinsed it off.
Do people do that?
Right now,
Oh, it's foaming at the mouth.
Oh my!
They're rabid steaks.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Oh,
Oh.
god,
that's just this
Oh
little juices.
no, I can't. Oh,
It's soaked in.
that's just its juices it soaked in. She said. No, its juices are down there. This is it gasping for life. I'm burning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kay's Good Cooking. Now, my video is called Making Meatballs, and I cannot wait to introduce you to the world of Kay. If you don't know, well, now you know.
Well,
Because
first off, it's
this is
11 minutes
amazing.
long. That's way too long to make
We're
meatballs.
gonna, we're gonna skip around. Don't worry.
Just realize meatballs don't take that long to make. But okay, let's do this.
Already off to a terrible start, Kay. We haven't started the video. Just looking at the timestamp, you
way
fucked up.
too long.
Way too long to make a
to make
meatball.
meatballs.
And today, I'm going to have a try at making meatballs.
Very important that you note she says she'll have a try at it. She's never done
I'll
this.
tell you about this. Now, I know it's an eyesore, but the thing is, as you will know,
So I guess the people that jokingly watch her videos are like, Kay, what the fuck is up with that stupid missing tile on your wall? And now she's having to address the controversy. Meatballs.
Those do not look like balls.
No, they don't.
you can see I'm making two meatballs.
Why is she always laughing at the beginning? What the fuck
Because
is
she
happening?
knows she's not good at this, Chris. And she has doused them in egg.
Yeah.
Way too much. They're dripping with egg yolk.
The pan is covered with butter, I hope. That's
Oh,
butter.
that's another thing.
I
Yeah.
think.
Holy shit. Thank you for pointing that out, Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, look at the amount of butter she has greased that pan with. It's disgusting. It's caked on.
Yeah.
It's a stick of butter. She has melted an entire stick of butter into this pan.
Her meatballs is a symbol of her life, okay? She's never done
She can't
anything
hold it
hard.
together.
Yeah, she can't hold it together at all. She's just letting it loose all the
She
time.
just can't hold it together.
Some eggs and I've beaten them up. I just want to tell you something. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! How nuts is this? All right, there's so many things just happened. I don't even know where to start. Fuck. And the the smoke detector is going off now, and she's like, "I don't know if you can hear me over to the smoke detector." Why leave that in? Just fix your problem and go.
So hopefully it should get it seen to.
What the
And
fuck?
heart. Oh god! Oh man!
You ever seen when Chucky falls into that goop? Like the mountain lava? That's it. That's him. He's right there.
You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like Swedish meatballs, except these are not Swedish meatballs. So think about that. That's not a good thing. That means somewhere along the lines, she fucked up real bad.
Good pastors meatballs. Another meatballs you get in the
She
gravy.
can't call him that. Tell her not to call them.
Legally speaking, a restaurant could not call these meatballs. It would be illegal for them to do that. Today, they suggested I make a spicy shrimp salad, but I can't do it because of my acid reflux, so instead I'm going to make a corn cob.
It's nice. Everything is nice.
Do you want it actually? Do you want me to open your fajita and
Yeah.
put it on?
Fajita.
Fajita. So
No, it's Fajita. Let's go with You dare try to eat me, Kakarot?
I've seen it, Harry, and I've got loads of ideas how to improve my training videos. My name is Kay. I'm going to make a pasty.
Why is that, Kay?
Glad you asked. We got loads of beef that I need to use.
She's got a lot of spuds and onions, too.
People are losing their minds going, we need K merchandise. I want to buy that shirt. This is your first Kay's Good Cooking t-shirt. And man, what a gorgeous design.
there's stuff in the chicken balls that I'm not allowed to have because I'm acid free, folks. So I'm doing chicken and rice my way.
This time I'ma let it all go now. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things
My way. My way. My way. Is a fajita, fajita, whichever you call it.
The record shows I took the rose and did it my way.
Hi, people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm making a shoe my way. We're not using a pan today, but I still better grease it up with Marge anyway. And you just put in your shoe. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Oh, Lee, I burned myself. There you have it. And that's how you make, or I hope it gives you some idea of a roundabout way of how to make a shoe. Oh, Lee, let me take that for a second. It's me doctor. Hello? Oh, okay. Cancer. You're sure? From eating shoes? Okay. Yeah. I've got cancer.
Kay says on her Facebook account, this was April 20th. Oh, on Hitler's birthday, on the anniversary of Columbine. I'm not kidding, it really is that. She says, "What is wrong with you? You think everybody likes you. They just listen to you because you shout and make people feel small. If I say anything about you, you get upset and say it's not me. But you don't remember. Just think I am the one who nearly ended your life. Beware, I can do it again."
If you can see them, I've got my arm on the peas. These faggots are done in the microwave. 7 minutes on full power on one side. Faggots.
Oh, I don't like that word.
Faggots.
Rude. Disrespectful.
Faggots.
I have heard faggot a lot in my life, and
Faggots.
it never gets easier. Never gets easier to hear.
Faggot.
It depends on who says it, actually. I would use it. I'm a faggot. There we go. Because once I use the word, it no longer has power.
Faggot.
I find that anybody who uses that word is usually uneducated.
Yeah, but what about if people haven't had faggots before? How would you explain it?
You don't know what you're missing.
Probably closet case.
If you've never tried them but you want to try them, I don't think you'd be disappointed in actually trying them.
Are you gay or bisexual?
I am bisexual. I'm bisexual. I know a lot of people won't like it, but you can't help the way you are.
That Kay from Kay's Good Cooking has in fact passed away. This is from BBC. There's a real headline. It says, "Beloved Sheffield food blogger with cult following struck dead on the job by immigrant-driven lorry." This is an actual Facebook post. You can go to her Facebook page right now and find this post. Barbara Kay, remember that's her real name. She says, "I can't believe what I have just received on Facebook, that Christmas is banned because it upsets Muslims. Well, if you don't like it, fuck off back to where you come from and give us Britain back." Lee responds, "If you're not born in Britain, fuck off back to where you come from." This is the actual Kay's Good Cooking account saying, to all my fans, I am not dead. It's pot awful, spreading lies. Well, I am seeing my solicitor in 2 weeks. Let's see him lie. Then he has no friends, no life, so he makes up lies. Stupid man, grow up, pot awful.
I am a goon.
But what do you eat on KAYSGIVing? I'll tell you what you eat. You eat a little dish called spaghetti.
Hi people, I'm back cooking again, and today I'm going to be doing spaghetti.
Okay, she's just dripping spaghetti over hot dogs. That is the meal.
That's the end product of spaghetti, and this is the end product of a mushroom risotto. Now Gordon Ramsay, he's coming to do the taste test.
Damn, is that normal? Amazing risotto. Ooh, wow, that's extraordinary, no? Doesn't even move. Wow. Come on. God. What a mess. And absolutely disgusting.
Right now, I hope that give you a rough idea on how to do mushroom risotto.
It just tastes of mush.
Yes, you will know I'm sitting down a lot.
My God, it's depressing.
The more and more I talk about Kay, the more I fall in love with her. And I posted a comment on her video. I said, she made this video. I said, beautiful work, baby. Getting better and better. Love you. See you soon. And then I had made a GoFundMe, of course, to get me to the UK to be with my love, Kay. But then Kay says something that is really frightening to me after that. She says, you come here, you'll be dead within a week. We got enough funds in that GoFundMe, and I decided to head on over to the UK. Here I am in my rented car outside of Kay's home. This is actually Kay's house. And I brought her a gift bag. And I thought, if I bring her something nice, she won't threaten to kill me anymore. So here's the gift bag I brought her. Then you see I've got 2 bottles of Stella. Someone help. Jesse is in the UK. He has been to see me. I told him I don't want to be with him. He punched me and broke 3 of my ribs. When he saw Gordon, he ran off like a scared cat.
I fucking hate the trolls, I tell you now.
Well, then we're going to put an end to it tonight. That's what it's about.
No, because they're still going to be fucking same.
Excuse me?
You've got them going now, and they won't fucking stop.
Okay, let me just start with this. I didn't start the troll thing.
I never had a troll until you started. Then as soon as you started, they went fucking haywire. So who told you that I was supposed to have been allegedly sleeping with my son? Who told you that? Because that was a load of bollocks, and you know it. It's fucking disgusting that anybody sleeping with the son.
Yes, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, Kay from Kay's Good Cooking.
Hi people, I'm back cooking.
There you go. All right. Okay, so we are friends then.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Okay, as far as okay, ladies and gentlemen, Kay and I are now friends. Suck it, trolls. Okay, so if you can just tell people, Kay, that you are alive.
I am alive. Oh, God, what if you can't see me? I am alive, and whoever started that is stupid without a brain.
Have you learned yet how to make a meatball?
Yeah, I realised I fucked up first time, second time and all.
You give me a little kiss. You give me a little kiss right now. I'm gonna kiss you.
Ah! If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. Give me a big old thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free. The more the merrier. And if you haven't subscribed, or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get them subscribing. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Podawful was bragging. He got your channel banned. Podawful has took my channel down. I bet it is him, you know. It won't surprise me if it is him. I shall be seeing a solicitor now about Podawful. Now you told me that he's took my channel down. And that's because he got his took down. Oh. You are kidding. And if he's watching, you're dead meat, pal. You are dead meat. Yeah, I think a solicitor will be in order. Who is Podawful, darling? He's an American dickhead. Yeah, report the haters as well, yeah. Get them dickheads struck down as well, because that's all they are, is dickheads. Sex tape he made of me. People were turning around and going, if that is Kay, where's the necklace? Where's the earrings?
I remember when we made a sex tape of Kay? Kay says that it can't be her because there was no earrings or necklace. Those are never taken off during sex.
Oh, so you're on now, are you, Jess, there? You're
There I am.
also. Don't think I'm going down on my own. You're coming down. Oh, I will destroy you. Oh, come on, bring it on then, you pathetic, useless piece of
Wow.
shit. Come on.
Holy shit.
I will destroy you. You couldn't even destroy your way out of the bleeding paper bag. You go, me cow. Piss off. Get stuff. I am going to screw you for every penny you've got.
Wow.
Oh, I'll take her channel down, and she'll start fancying me, love me. No, I never even fancied you in start, even when you told everybody I was your girlfriend. Can't you tell when someone's acting? You kid.
I have actually plated a fine plate of spaghetti. Here you see I've prepared it traditionally. We've got, of course, it's served with the ceremonial scissors. She also explains why she changed the name of her channel from Kay's Good Cooking to Kay's cooking? This was a question we had last time. Check this out.
Why did you change your YouTube channel, Kay? Simple reason. I noticed a lot of them wasn't good. Wasn't turning out very good. So I thought, well, I'm going to drop the good. Because, well, like I said, a lot weren't turning out very nice.
Like I said.
Because I looked at that, I thought, is Pod Awful still being mean to you? I don't care. I don't give a shit about him.
The question was, what's a meme? What's a meme?
By some of you, a meme is one of them little yellow things.
No, that's a minion.
To me, I thought a meme.
No, a meme is like it's like a funny.
Welcome to Lee Explains the Internet to Grandma.
Headbutt or donkey punch. Well, I don't know what a donkey punch is, and if you try it, Lee, I will swear I will rip your head off. I don't know about headbutt, because headbutts give you a headache. So I would probably say donkey punch, because I don't know what one is.
Okay, so Kay is willing to try a donkey punch. Other things she's willing to try: Dirty Sanchez, Gorilla Mask, Spider-Man, the Pterodactyl, and really any entry on Urban Dictionary. Go ahead and try it on her. She doesn't even know what a meme is. You can probably get away with donkey punching her unless you're Lee. She knows too well Lee's tricks in the bedroom. Name another show that has done this when it comes to not just Kay, but any of the Earth's goons out there. Okay, a man is walking. He's got a box of pizza in his hand. He's walking up to what may be a familiar-looking location to some. Okay, here's the door number. Oh, I can hear something. Door's opening.
Evening, your food's arrived. Got your pizza here for yous?
No, not for here.
No?
No.
30 Blacksmith, yeah?
No, not for us.
Oh, well. So it says it's Lee?
Well, we had to... Hold on. Have you ordered a pizza? Well, they want...
No?
No.
So Lee K. Oil.
No.
Well, it's paid for already, so... I mean, I can take it back if you like.
No,
but...
if it's paid for.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it says it's paid for by... It says JCPS. No?
No.
Oh, well, have a good one anyway.
Oh,
Free pizza, innit?
Thank you, yeah, cheers.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too.
See you later, ta-ra.
Here's the pizza that Kay decided to eat. And as you can see here, it is just a deconstructed cheeseburger on top of a store-bought broken pizza crust. And the delivery man was wearing this. And you might recognize this as the Pod Awful zip-up hoodie. And when they opened the pizza box, happy KAYSGIVING! Kay has a very close friend. A woman close to her in age who she confides in all the time. And this woman's password, this woman's account, was very easy to hack. And 1185 has all the juicy, gory details. And I mean fucking gory, okay? This is about to get gross.
Me ex-husband used to grab me by the hair and force me to suck him off. And if I refused, I got beat up.
That sounds hot. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Good evening, got your delivery. Got a delivery from Mr. Burgers for you, number 30.
Yeah, what is it? Is it a pizza?
It's Doug Burgers from Mr. Burgers.
No. You haven't ordered nothing, love.
Oh,
Sorry, love.
I mean, it says it's paid, so do you want us to leave it with you anyway, or?
No, take it back, love.
Alrighty then, well, have a good evening.
Well, something's got delivered, and I'm going to show you what it is, because I think it's kind of ridiculous. But, you know, you guys can see for yourself how ridiculous it is. Right, so, there's like, this got delivered literally at this time of night. It's wicked. There's a burger in.
So he's opening up the trash burgers.
A hater or troll, whatever, came and delivered, I think it's 6 burgers. 6 burgers.
It's a troll. Imagine thinking Kay and Lee are in on the trolling.
And also had this in the delivery. So it's for my mom.
Ah! He shows the Happy KAYSGIVIng logo attached.
Hi people, I'm back and today I'm not cooking. And the reason why is because I've got my silver plaque. And I just want to thank everybody who subscribed to get me this.
And this is Pod Awful.
Pod Awful sucks.
The dark future is here, let's get out of here. The internet is screwed from the space on the moon. Jesse bullies the goons. Pod Awful's watching you.
I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
Welcome, everybody. Happy KAYSGIVing. Thank you for joining me. This is Pod Awful. I'm your host, Jesse P.S. Longest intros in the game like no other. Welcome. If you've never seen Pod Awful before, what a great start to it because you've just seen fucking 5 years of it. Now, I would love for you to find anybody else covering anything like that, getting that involved in the lower layers of the internet. It can't be done. They're too late to it. It's all leftovers. Everybody else is just building off of it. We talked about this already. A while back, this guy, Dead Wing Dork. I had to practice to remember this guy's name. It's so stupid. Dead Wing. I say Dark Wing Dick, Dib Wing Dab, Dibbly Doob. I don't remember. This guy found us. He found ROTC. He copied one of their goons. We proved this. Then he found Pod Awful. He copied our goon, K. Now, he might have seen it. Another guy that copied it. And by the way, mad at the internet. Kiwi Farms' Josh Moon. He also started covering K. This was all 3 years ago or so. They started covering K as well. Now, their videos on K seem to have been deleted. They're gone. I believe, though, this Dead Wing Dork guy, he subscribes to another guy called Penguins Zero. I don't know what this guy's name is. By the way, it's like Penguin Zero, but it's also Moist Critical. I can't keep up with this. I'm an old man, all right? I have 2 children. It's just too much for me. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. We've actually covered him covering K before. He found her way after the fact. And the thing that always keeps coming up with all of these people is they all cover the same video. It's the same video over and over again, even when they branch out, even when they realize that K is a cash cow when it comes to YouTube views, they always start the exact same way. It's honestly incredible to see. I'm going to show you in just a second. And one of the best parts is my wife is British. She already cooks exactly like K. So what I've done is tonight, I've asked her to, actually a few nights ago, I asked her to make some of Kay's dishes for me, and we put them in the fridge, and I'm going to eat the leftovers live on the show tonight because, again, we're thankful for leftovers.
I have autism. I can't cook it.
So I want to see which is worse. Which is the most horrible thing to endure? Is it the leftovers of the internet or the leftovers of Kay's cooking's actual recipes? We followed them to a T. Kelsey somehow already knew the recipes. Apparently her mom used to make all of these dishes. It's very strange. So we're going to get into that in just a bit. But before we do, we are live as we are every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, podawful.tv. We're also live on Wednesdays in the Pizza Fund, podawful.pizza. Let's see what they're saying in the chat room since we are live. We'll take a look and see what the folks are saying out there. In before RIP Jesse, video footage of Kelsey cooking or it didn't happen. Oh, don't you worry, Pneumatic Tube. We've got that for you. RIP Jesse's toilet. My wife, says Trevor. Damn, I miss Mr. Burger's episodes. Wow. Well, we tried to hook up. See, this is the thing. I didn't even include this. Here's a whole K storyline that was left out of the 5-year montage. We tried to hook up K with Mr. Burgers. Part of it was that burger delivery there, but there was more to it than that. We tried to make them a couple, and she just wouldn't have it.
I have
Mr. Burgers.
I can't help it.
Mr. Spurgers. I can't wait to see Mr. Spurgers show up in a Penguins Zero stream very soon. I'm sure. Give it 2 to 3 years and Penguins Zero will be all over Mr. Spurgers. So here's what I did. I thought we could start off the classic way by watching a Kay video. I haven't been watching Kay's stuff quite as regularly as I used to, because for me, we've kind of done it all already, right? We don't need to dive into the trends of... Let me tell you something. Everybody's about to start covering Kay. It's about to get wacky out there. Kay's about to be the biggest YouTuber of all time, thanks to PewDiePie, but we'll talk about that later. So I haven't really been keeping track of her. I went to YouTube. I typed in Kay's Cooking. That's what I always type in to find her, and this video came up, and I gotta be honest, this doesn't look like Kay. It's certainly not the Kay that I'm used to. Oh, actually, it says here at the bottom, Patreon Kay Torres. This might be the wrong one. You know what? Maybe she's better than Kay. Let's take a look and see what this Kay Torres is all about. All right. So she's a little quiet, but it looks like, oh, she's making cinnamon rolls. Oh, I love cinnamon rolls. That's great. So cinnamon rolls are a great one. She's already made the dough, and it looks like she's going to sort of plop it out on the pan here. Okay. Oh, no, that's a count. Oh, yeah, you know what? This actually is a lot better than Kay. Wow, this is like crazy. I don't know what it is about this. I can't quite put my finger on it. I keep trying to, but I can't quite put my finger on why this is better, but it's somehow better than Kay. Yeah. Wow, really get those cinnamon rolls, Kay Torres. Okay. She's rolling it out. Oh, yeah. She's rolling it out there. There she goes. Yep, that definitely looks like a cinnamon. Okay, well, who cares about this part? Let me just check the comments, see what they're saying in the comment section of this. This video has 493,000 views and only one comment? What does it say? Oh, it's me, and I just said nice. That's no good. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's see what this is all about. Maybe this gets wacky or something, you know? One of these big YouTubers is going to need this in a few years. All right, she puts on the cinnamon. Yeah, I think it's the kitchen they say in the I can't put my finger on it. There's something better about this than the normal Kay videos. It's the quality of ingredients, I would say. Maybe. What a nice young lady, says Daniel in the chat room. There's I don't know what it is. But anyway, this is completely allowed on YouTube. And there's no problem with it whatsoever. So why not? Of course this video has 400,000 views on it. It's perfectly okay. I one time had a video taken down for a racy thumbnail that involved nothing but text. But sure, this is a terrific, what a lovely young lady, and what an excellent cook, I'm sure. I really want to eat. I'm just kidding. Listen, to my wife, I know she's watching. She's got a Patreon. You think I would ever give a woman money? Are you kidding me? Disgusting. Anyway, she's probably Filipino. Let's get into the real content tonight. That's just a little something different. All right, let's go to the leftovers. This is the important part, the leftovers. And we're going to start with, and again, we've already covered this, but fuck it. This episode, we're thankful for leftovers. So we're reheating this turkey again. Here's Penguin Zero on his first time out covering Kay. And oh man, this is going to be some great content. You know it's good content when there's a guy in the corner. That's my favorite. In fact, hang on a second. Let me just let me make sure that Penguin Zero feels comfortable right at home with me. There we go. And let me get me in frame here and there. Perfect. So now we got a guy in the corner with a guy in the corner. And now you know what you're watching is internet approved. You're allowed to like this.
And I just want to also tell you about
She's such a happy woman. I like that.
Oh, she's such a happy woman. I like it. Wow, Kylo Ren has really fallen on hard times.
Yucky. If you're using panko breading, you usually dip it in eggs. I get that, but that did not look right.
And of course, he's
I like
covering...
how the husband is watching this salmonella disaster unfold in front of him, and he can't wait to eat it.
See, this is the thing. He's covering meatballs, and he doesn't know that Kay doesn't have her husband died. How insensitive of you.
Those meatballs deserve a channel strike.
That is very, very brave of you to say all the way from over there at the waiting room for the anime convention in your local hometown.
My mouth is a watering, Kay. I can't wait to gargle. Nope.
Whoop. Take two. Here we go again.
Gobble those up.
Oh, it's okay. It's live, man. Who can do a live show nowadays?
That's the word I was looking for.
He fucked up gobble. By the way, happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Suddenly I have a craving for meatballs.
Lee, your man doing. You need to wash.
Oh, we have a second round of mincemeat, eh? Well, far be it from me to make this sin here, but I am going to skip forward to when she finishes the tray.
Now I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes.
Is 10 minutes enough to cook that?
Oh, yeah, 10 minutes? Is he making a length of time joke about the meatballs thing? 2 years too late?
Kay, I'm no health inspector, but 10 minutes for that amount of mincemeat meatballs. I don't know about that.
Does my head in?
Goon alarm.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
He doesn't even say anything about it. How do you miss the goon alarm? That is a crime I cannot allow. Somehow, he doesn't even notice the fact that her smoke detector is going off in the background. He's like, oh, I'm too busy thinking about Ray. We have a connection through the Force. It's a Force dyad. You will be with me, Ray. You will be with me.
Yum, yum.
Which is something I didn't want to
I do love vomit balls.
So what I'm going to do is... Oh, nearly ended up with that ball on floor.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do...
This guy, by the way, this guy manages to put out so many videos a day. And I think what it is he saves time by never washing his hair.
Let me see the cross section.
Is I'm going to drain some of this juice off. Put them back in
No, the sacred juices, Kay.
But
That is crucial to the flavor.
Turn them over. Oh, this is going to be fun. Trying to turn them over.
I can already sense the umami explosion. Nope. Just a little fungus.
You don't have to.
Umami, by the way, is what this guy says when he wants more Mountain Dew. Ooh, mommy! Mommy!
Oh!
Mommy!
Me
thirsty.
My God, that's fucking gross.
Just too busy.
I love.
Maybe it's time to get a new job.
When my meat looks like urine.
As you can see, I have it.
Just throw them in there again, Kay. I'm sure with every time they get thrown into that oven, they get better and better. This looks like what Rick O'Connell uncovered in the Mummy movie when he was uncoffining Emotep, when he cracked open the sarcophagus.
Oddly specific reference. Hang on a second. Let me just crack open Wikipedia to figure that one out.
They look done.
Speak to me, yes.
He knows the main character from The Mummy's name. You're supposed to call him Brendan Fraser. And that might have been the Tom Cruise one he was talking about. You're still supposed to call him Brendan Fraser.
So no, they don't.
Give the man some respect. He was raped for crying out loud.
They're all right, yes. Well, it's better than immediately having convulsions and falling over. So
I don't always eat
that's
my
good.
own food. Guess what dogs can have?
God, how great must it have been sitting on the back of the bus with this guy?
Good.
Oh. Ooh, mommy.
Just what a dog wants. More Kay's cooking. Watch out, Kibble.
Don't worry. By the time you covered this video, that dog was dead. So you don't have to worry about it.
Beef alphabet pasta soup.
Okay, so there you go. So that's that one. Now, here's what I got for you. All right. Let's check out some of Kelsey's good cooking since she's here way early. Here's Kelsey's good cooking for you. Sit tight. Hang on. God damn. I knew I should have had you sit. Wait, just stay there. Don't move. Stop moving. Stop moving. Holy shit. What are you doing? Oh my God. I've got a K. I'm on K alert right now. I've got a K situation going on. Just stay still. Why are you moving things? What are you doing? What's happening? You're unplugging wires and undo. Stop. Stop. Stay still. Stop. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the video of you making meatballs, okay? And while the video is playing, you're going to bring me the thing. You remember when we talked about this? When I said, don't come down the tube until it's time? Okay, so here we go. Jesus Christ. Listen, Kay can't follow recipes. Kelsey can't follow instructions. It's just in their British nature. Here's what happened. We made yesterday the meatball dish, and I'm about to try the leftovers. Let's see how it turned out. Here's Kelsey's good cooking, the meatballs.
Okay, Kelsey, so you're going to make some of Kay's dishes. You're English, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and these are these like national dishes? These are stuff you would eat all the time?
Yes.
This is in your DNA to make this.
Yeah, every English person knows how to make these meals.
So every English person makes meatballs exactly like this. By the way, is the filthy pan is that like one of the ingredients? Because I think Kay used a similar filthy pan.
Yeah, they get like this after a while.
Yeah, we call that the flavor. That's actually the most flavor you get in a British dish. So what's the first step here?
Well, you get your margarine.
Of course, yes. Yum.
You marge up the pan.
Are you sure that's enough? Make sure you get those sides, too. Oh, you're just getting in there with your hands. That's good. I just saw you touching the toilet. Get it up on those. Yeah! Yes. By the way, we're making 3 meatballs. This is perfect. This is almost enough marge.
Right, so the marge is done.
Okay, so is egg an incredibly important ingredient in British cuisine?
Incredibly important.
Okay, she uses it in almost every dish.
Yeah.
I think every dish we're going to make here today has egg in it.
Yeah.
And you guys leave eggs out on the counter. We put them in the fridge. Now, is it because you're using them so often that you need to absolutely have eggs on hand at a moment's notice?
Yeah, it's like butter. You leave it out, you don't put it in the fridge.
Okay, now, the first thing I want to point out here, because we are making this in America, so I know you're not used to this, but we call this ground beef, you call it...
Mince.
Mincemeat. I noticed that it seems like the main difference between ours and yours is your mince is little worms of meat.
Yeah.
Is this like a little bit annoying to you? Because this is almost already looking like an actual meatball. Is that a problem?
I'm very confused. There are no worms.
You need meatworms.
Where are the worms?
You need meatworms. So, unfortunately, ours is going to be... Because an English meatball is less ball and more, would you say, tangled mess of entrails?
Yeah, it's like a meat spaghetti.
Meat spaghetti, right. So what do you do with the ball now?
Well, we just washed it.
Okay,
Make sure you
that's
wash
right.
it.
You were washing it in the sink a second ago.
Okay, now we get the egg and we dip it in the egg.
Right.
Like so, get it nice and wet.
Okay, gross.
Yeah.
Now, is there a reason that you don't form them into balls in any way? You sort of leave them as amorphous gloops?
They're not square.
Very good. You do know your shapes. Perfect. Oh, boy. Yum.
Make sure you put no salt and pepper on. That'll ruin it.
So what is the next step, then?
Pop them in the oven.
For an unspecified amount of
10
time
minutes.
and... Oh, 10 minutes.
10
But
minutes.
do you want to tell people for how hot it should be, or...?
No.
Perfect.
Okay, the meatballs are done.
They still look raw on the inside.
You see, they smell delicious. Smell all that margarine.
Now, I see there's a nice healthy amount of gloop coming out, but this is almost certainly still raw inside. Do you guys usually eat mince raw?
Well, you can eat mince raw. It's beef.
Okay, can we stick those back in for a little longer, maybe?
Yeah, I should turn them over.
You really think these smell nice?
Yeah.
Really?
Smell that.
You're being serious right now?
Smell it.
You think that smells nice?
Yeah, it smells like chips.
Oh, Christ. Wait, what did you say?
I said they look good. Are you going to eat all 3?
Are you actually asking me right now if you could eat one of these meatballs?
They smell good. Starving.
You said they look good?
Look at that one.
Okay, so we're gonna put this, we're gonna wrap this up, put it in the fridge, and save it for leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it's foil or cling wrap?
Were you about to say aluminium? Oh God. Well, I think we know the answer now.
God save our gracious Queen, Queen. God save our Queen.
The dish is here. Thank you, Kelsey. So, oh my God, there is so much oil and marge and grease and I believe somehow blood coming out of this right now that I'm going to have to very carefully hold this dish. And now, time to see which is a worse experience, the leftovers of Kay's cooking or watching the leftovers of Kay's cooking, if you catch my drift. Oh my God, it's too hot. No wonder she brought me a butter knife. I guess the butter knife makes sense with all the margarine. This is so hard, I can't get it. And you just reheated this? All right. It's like a pebble. I think I just broke part of the meat in half. All right, let me make sure to get part of the omelet up on the meatball here. Very important. Now ours, Kay, oh my God, I just spilled oil all over myself. Kay usually includes chips, you know, French fries with it because number one, they just eat chips with everything. If you're British, you're so poor and dumb that you're like, I don't know, just make chips. I don't know, we're just going to eat chips today. You want chips? And then when they go out, they have something fancy. They're like, you want to go to McDonald's and get some chips? I think Kay, though, put chips with this one to cover up the horrific mess that was on the plate. So I'm not sure that part is important. All right, here we go. I'll tell you this. I'm way more apprehensive to eat this than to watch the leftovers. And I'll tell you why. You watch Penguin Zero and you might get AIDS. You eat this and you will get salmonella. All right, let's see. Oh. Now Lee's doing the taste test. Yeah, it's all right. It tastes like what it is. I don't know where to put this now, by the way. I'm just going to... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to put it back there. Oh, my God. Well, it does taste like what it is. It tastes like egg. It tastes mostly like egg. There was a very beefy flavor at the beginning, you know? Sort of there was like a beefy aroma going on that really added to things for a second. And then it was mostly omelet. I'm going to give this, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I thought. In fact, I'm pretty sure with it being reheated, it's been cooked enough times because it went into the oven twice and now has been microwaved. I'm fairly positive I'm not going to die from this. So in this round, I'm going to give it to Kay's cooking rather than the leftovers of the internet. Congratulations, Kay.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza. Pizza, pizza. Podawful.pizza. P-I-C-C-A.
I do have to say the aftertaste on that is so oily that I just attempted to drink some water to get it down, and there was so much oil that water and oil didn't mix, and now my mouth doesn't know what to do. I think I've actually created some sort of hydrophobic layer around my tongue, and there's now droplets bouncing around in my mouth like a super ball. Anyway, if you want something nice and delicious to wash down the flavor of Kay's cooking, might I suggest to you the Pizza Fund. It is our bonus content subscription services like Patreon. We don't have ads, and no, we don't have sponsors on this show. God, why would I ever have a sponsor? So instead, unlike all the big YouTubers who sit there and make you watch the YouTube videos and then a sponsorship and all this kind of stuff, instead subscribe to the Pizza Fund and get some premium content delivered right after the show tonight. Oh my God, the people. Hang on a second. The Pizza Fund. Get premium content delivered. Every Wednesday, we do an extra episode of Pod Awful. So if you like what you see here, you get another one of these every week. And immediately following the show tonight, I am going to die. A piece of egg is in my lungs, and I am going to die. This is like mesothelioma. I feel like a 9/11 first responder right now. I did vomit in my mouth. That's not like a 90s joke I'm recycling leftover style. I actually just vomited in my mouth. Right after the show tonight, we are going to do a pod after show. It's our after show where we hang out with the listeners and you get a little bit of extra content that we didn't have time for in the show tonight. Tonight's pod after show will include outtakes from our attempts at cooking Kay's food. So I hope you check it out. And even for the dollar level, our lowest level of the Pizza Fund, you can get immediate access to our archives of our old shows, including just uploaded every episode of KAYSGIVIng. So if you want to keep in that holiday spirit, podawful.pizza, $1 level, $6 level for the after show, and $12 level for our Wednesday premium episodes. Hope to see you there, podawful.pizza. Let's get to our next bit here. Now, this is a guy I had never heard of. Kelsey actually told me about this, and she said, holy shit, this guy covered Kay's cooking. What's incredible to me is when I went to search for Penguins Zero's coverage of Kay's meatball recipe, this is what happened. I got one of Penguin Zero's. I wish I had it here. I took a screenshot of it. Maybe, you know what? Let me see if I've got it on my phone here. Because it's really, really incredible. I forgot to send this to myself. So maybe I can just show it to you on camera here. Here's what I was searching for. I was looking for Penguin Zero reacting to Kay's cooking. And I thought, well, he's the first guy. He's the first big YouTuber, millions of subscribers YouTuber that I know of that covered her. And one of the videos he covered was her spaghetti bolognese, which we'll come back to in a bit here. But her spaghetti bolognese, we famously actually have checked that one out on this show before. And he has a thumbnail for it. And directly underneath it is this other guy called Cinnamon Toast Ken. And this guy's got, I don't know how many subscribers. He's got 4.36 million subscribers, and a year after Penguins Zero covered Kay and copied Kay from me, this Cinnamon Toast Ken guy copied Penguins Zero down to his thumbnail. You see that? That's Penguin Zero on top 1 year before Cinnamon Toast Ken, and they're the exact same thumbnail. And let me be clear, that's not the thumbnail that Kay used for that video. That's simply the one that Penguin Zero chose. He stole the thumbnail. You want to talk about reheated crap content? Let's check out Cinnamon Toast Ken. I've never watched this guy before, so this should be good. And, ooh, it looks like, I don't know which one of these guys is Ken, but it looks like he's got a little partner in crime here. He's got his own Chris Hamilton. He couldn't afford the darkest variety. He went a little more Samoan.
That part of that pan looks heavy. That rice or whatever.
And she's making her famous fried rice.
Heavy. Just listen to it. Like someone's out there like shoveling gravel.
Wow. Any minute now, these guys are going to start their own backyard wrestling federation together.
Today, Kay makes us her special fried rice.
Now, this is great. I like seeing that at the very least, this is also a classic Kay video, the fried rice one. But I'm glad to see they're not just covering the fucking meatballs thing.
It's very special, and you're really going to enjoy it, just like you enjoyed her meatballs from last video we did of hers.
Oh.
You can see all the juice has melted into it, which is something I didn't want to happen.
Oh, okay, so they did cover the meat, but luckily this is a little thing. They covered the meatballs first, and then they moved on, so.
Scrumptious. Just delicious.
I made some at home personally, and I'm going to tell you, best recipe I've ever had.
I know people are fed up, but yes, guess what? Dogs
Okay, all right,
can have it.
it's a little bit more than just one clip. Wait, did they change clothes? Why are they dressed like a married art curator couple in this video? What's happening? No, that's the same clothing. Okay.
You can feed your dog this.
Any minute now, this guy looks like he's about to ask me if I'm just browsing for shoes.
Kay is just, she's a gem.
They look like some sort of married news team in New Zealand.
My favorite cook on YouTube. She's making special.
Oh, she's your favorite. She's your favorite after you saw Penguin Zero.
Fried rice today. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, by the way, all of these guys have moved on from Kay. And it's very interesting who they moved on to.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Happy birthday. Today I'm going to be doing...
I'm wondering if the reason they move on from Kay is because Kay is starting to get a little litigious when it comes to people using her content. You know, she had Dickwing, fuck, whatever that fucking loser's name is. She had his video taken down on copyright strike. So she is actually going out there trying to get this stuff taken down. I wonder if they're all moving on. The guy they moved on to, the next worst chef, who, by the way, pales in comparison. Like, they're so desperately trying to make fetch happen with this guy. And the first person I saw try to make fetch happen with him, I don't know this guy's name. I think his name was John or something. He's just some guy. He's some fat guy on YouTube who cooks. He cooks plain meals. They're not that terrible. And all these guys cover him. But the first one was a little fellow by the name of Mersh.
They're cyberbullying me to death.
So even Mersh has to deal with this. He dealt with it with this Deadwing dork. He's dealt with it with these guys. There's a certain layer of the internet that some people belong to. You know what? We'll talk about that later because I'm worried about the hierarchy of internet content. It's getting scary.
Special fried rice.
How come this ain't just regular fried rice with this?
Jesus, I thought Kay's cuts were awkward. They somehow incorporated her bizarre cuts into their own video.
There's a twist.
It's special. She's even got her special fried rice pan here.
I'm really glad, by the way. I noticed this guy at the beginning of the video, he was reading a teleprompter. Yeah, you don't want to screw up an important message like this.
Oh,
skill that stuff up, you know?
Really hard to come up and think about what you're going to say about the silly lady, the silly fat woman who cooks bad.
It says 2 tails.
Welcome, show bad. British lady cook bad. Ah ha ha ha. But sweet. She's sweet. What happens if this guy doesn't have the words in front of him? Holy shit.
As you know, I've got
Jack Scalfoni. Thank you, Daniel. That is the guy they're all moving on to. This Jack Scalfoni dude. Or Scalfani. I don't know. I'm seeing different spellings in the chat.
So
Medicare covered Jack Scalfoni before Mersh. See, I didn't know that. Okay, so Mersh copied Medicare. That actually makes more sense in the whole hierarchy of things.
I've put 3 in just to compensate.
That looks off to a good start.
Nice.
2 tablespoons. Yeah, that looks about like a half a cup in there already.
And my favorite part about this is edited. So this is the good stuff. There's bad things on the cutting room floor from this one. They're getting all the, Penguin Zero, he flubbed a line. There's nothing he could do. He was live streaming. These guys, they've got a teleprompter. They've got the benefit of hindsight. They can make the funniest video out of this.
I use serving spoons. And here's about 3 of them.
I'm going to chop.
By the way, you don't get to laugh at her, Samoan man. You look like you could be Lee's friend.
Chop some garlic up because it says it got to be really hot.
So I'm hanging out with my mate today. We'll go and pop over to Nando's, and here he is. He's this big fat Hawaiian guy.
That feels really hot to me, so I'm going to put
you know what? I take that back. Lee doesn't know what Hawaii is.
garlic in it.
Yeah, it's steaming. She's like, I think maybe, it's pretty hot. Oh no, she's gonna cut garlic. The last time she cut onions.
Onions, I was gonna say the onions was a struggle, man. I hope the garlic's easier.
I took her whole finger off last time.
Be careful, Kay.
Finger's going in there. Never mind.
You can't make those noises. She's holding your finger.
Well, thank God for that commentary. Jeez, I didn't hear the sounds she made right before that.
While we're here, do you think...
Hang on a second. Let's roll that back one more time.
Finger's going in there. Never mind.
You can't make those noises. She's holding your finger.
And turtles all the way down.
While we're here, do you think Kay's put on a show or is she serious?
You gotta be kidding me. This is the thing I hate. Unless you're one of the troll elite, the troll Illuminati, okay, the troll literati, Everybody seems to think Kay might be doing... You think she might be in on the joke? If that's true, why are you covering her? That would be like doing a reaction video to Monty Python. Look at those silly walks. Let me grab my Hawaiian friend to also do that. The Spanish Inquisition. I can't believe she said Spanish Inquisition. He said Spanish Inquisition just then. That is crazy. You're only supposed to be doing this if you're a black man on Facebook, by the way. They've figured out the technology already to superimpose your head over videos to react to on TikTok. And you're like, ooh. And by the way, that guy's funny when he does it. I would rather see the black man do it. You know why? His eyes get really big, and I can see him better that way. There's something fanciful about the black man when he does it, and I'm not saying this to degrade him. No, not at all. I'm not saying he's nature's clown, but there is an extra bone inside him that makes him funnier. I don't know why. That's just true. Funniest stand-up comedians are black guys. Norm Macdonald. But black guys, I mean, just naturally, very funny guys. Maybe you should have... Did you see my intro? I got 2 black people for that one. You know why? Because at some point, they're going to go, ooh, great googly boo. I'm just... Okay, hang on.
She's so consistent with her...
She is.
With her entertainment qualities. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if she's like, putting on a show for the kids.
I just want to... Listen, this is all just fancifulness. This is all just... Oh, look at my effervescent personality. Aren't I bubbly? Look at me. I'm a fanciful lad. Ha! I laugh like you laugh. I'm laughing at the same memes as you. Ooh.
Camera, if she's really... This is how she cooks everything.
What do you think? I want to hang out in a clubhouse with you? I'm watching to see something funny happen. Make me laugh, clown.
Hey.
That's right. It's hard to tell. It really is. She's a master.
She's a 5-star Michelin chef right here.
Yawn. Wow, yeah, true. You're saying she's a 5-star Michelin chef because that is the opposite of sure you're being sarcastic. I understand. Why don't you write it in your diary and then take the key and lock the diary, put it under your pillow, set your bed on fire, throw your house in the ocean?
If she cut things like this every day, she wouldn't have any fingers left. She didn't chop them down to the nub.
He is reading off a teleprompter. These were pre-planned thoughts. It's called the funnier bone. See, that's something that you would... If you're pre-writing jokes, you get something great like the funnier bone. That's what black people have. It's actually called the humorous and... topped you.
It's like she guides the edge of the knife with her fingers while she's doing it. She's like, yeah, that's good right there.
Listen, I'm just happy these guys managed to make it off of meatballs. Let's skip ahead in this one. I mean, we've seen this recipe. Again, we saw this recipe 5 years ago when it first came out. Let's get to... Okay, here we go.
Special.
She's making a special fried rice.
Extra fried.
She had to like go take a break, a smoke break or something, and come back and they're burnt. Oh!
It's now turned brown.
Okay, it's not brown.
Is that what that color is?
That's not browned. There's a couple of brown pieces on there before it haven't burnt yet. It's like...
She's just pointing out the truth. You can't just point out the truth. You have to then you have to go a little higher. Listen... I don't, you know what? You got to pay me for comedy class. I'm not going to teach it to you. That's what other guys do. They would sit there and tell you what you should have done. I'm not going to do that. I don't want you to learn. You've already taken the content. I don't need to give you the jokes too.
Smoke coming out. I'm waiting for a fire alarm to start going off again.
This guy's got millions of subscribers. Yesterday, he was driving a truck.
The rice.
He thought, like, you know what? I should start a YouTube channel. This is a thought that went in his head. He was like, I should be a YouTuber. And people are like, what? Why? And he's like, well, remember when everybody at work said I was funny? And they're like, no. We said you look funny. Like, you're dumb. We were making fun of you. And he's like, I know. You're right. I should start a YouTube channel.
Hey, I love this.
Dave,
I gotta make me something tonight.
She just poured uncooked rice.
So this is the most brilliant part. Again, because this is edited, they can not only tell me exactly what I already just saw in the video, they're replaying it. So this is for you football fans out there. Instant replay in case you missed it, slow-mo style. We can get in there. Oh, really, look at the tackle. As you can see here, folks, she poured the dry rice in there.
She's frying it.
She's frying the rice.
It is fried rice.
She's frying the rice. I want him to hit escape on the video. Here's what I want. I want him to be playing the video and accidentally he just falls on his keyboard. Here's what I would really like. I would like an assassin to sneak in behind him, pull out a gun, and very gently give him a massage on his back until he is so peaceful that he falls, slumps forward onto his keyboard. His head bangs against his escape key. And the video of Kay that he's playing minimizes. It goes from full screen to regular. And then it reveals how many years prior to this that this video came out. Because I'm fairly positive at this point, there's probably enough crossover audience. When you're the millions, here's the thing. I need you to understand something about millions and millions of subscribers on YouTube. They're fake! There aren't that many people! And I know what you're thinking. Just, of course there are. There's billions of people. Most of those people don't have running water. You think they're subscribing to Cinnamon Toast Ken? So most subscribers are fake. And most people all subscribe. Like, this is the brain damage that's going on YouTube. Is most people will all subscribe to the same YouTube channels. So all the biggest YouTube channels, everyone basically is subscribed to them. And it's all the same people. So if you're subscribed to this guy, you're also subscribed to Penguins Zero and PewDiePie and anybody else. Anybody else. And the only time that changes is if there's some sort of political divide between you and the content creator, which, by the way, bullshit. You've created nothing here. You haven't even created mirth inside me. And I was looking for mirth. I'm an easy sell on mirth. I laugh at almost nothing. And you've provided me exactly that, nothing. You know what? I should be laughing my head off right now. So all these people have most likely already seen Kay's Cooking. By the way, Kay's Cooking has a silver plaque from YouTube. She's pretty big. You didn't need the aggregator to find you this content. You'd seen it already. And these dilapidated, leftover, licking, table scrap sucking memes of the internet, the minions out there. These toilet bowl, straw sipping sewer dwellers. And again, they're most people. They've already seen it, and they're sitting here going, haha, they're laughing at the same thing as me. All I want is for a man to read Reddit to me and laugh at the same meme as me. And then we'll be good. Transaction complete. I watched your ad. Hell, I might have bought your sweatshirt. Oh, boy. I've always wanted a sweatshirt that said Cinnamon Toast Ken on it.
It's in the name. This is gonna be the crunchiest rice.
I can't wait to hear Lee.
Is that the, by the way, is that the toast? Is that the toast in the back there? That's the cinnamon toast? Is that his logo? I need to know. Yep. It's his logo. His logo is a toast with a mustache. By the way, your name is a play on Cinnamon Toast Crunch, a cereal. You don't get to do that. That's like Chimpanzee naming his channel Saiyan Z. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, Mickey Mouse 911. Hey everybody, what's up? Buy my merch. I'm Oprah. My channel's called Oprah. So what can you do about that? I'm selling sweatshirts. Hey, sign up for my Patreon. I'm selling sweatshirts. And you can find it over at patreon.com/Oprah. I'm a white guy.
I just got a crunch to it. Delicious, the best.
Salt,
I'm sweating.
pepper.
I'm getting filmy. You know, there's a slime going across me. I have some sort of thing happening. I'm getting a little bothered. But we're having fun, aren't we? We're having fun.
I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
And it's important to remember, that's what it's all about, people. Fun. We're just having fun on the internet. We're just laughing.
That just looked more salt.
Yeah, it did. That was.
At least she actually seasoned this one.
This is the first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, speaking of seasoning, let's get to it. It's time for a little bit more of Kelsey's good cooking. Now, which is worse? The fried rice redo of the Cinnamon Toast Ken channel or the actual leftover fried rice? Let's take a look at Kelsey's video here. And unfortunately, I'll have to do the taste test.
Okay, so this next dish by Kay is fried rice. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Now, I understand there's been quite a sort of an Asian influence on British English cuisine in recent history. Is that right?
Yeah, it's full of foreigners.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
England.
Is full of foreigners?
Yeah.
Wait, is that why you moved to Australia?
Yes.
So this isn't really something you grew up eating then, fried rice? Or
No, rice was kind of exotic, to be honest, in our household.
Rice was exotic?
We rarely had rice.
Okay, so now I see here the garlic you've got is not peeled yet. Is there any reason for that?
What do you mean by crushing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that.
What do you mean you don't do that? You don't know how?
No, I don't know how.
So, all right, we start with the oil.
Yeah.
What do we do here?
You pop the oil in. You get a bunch of oil in there. While that's
You
heating,
really want it that hot? That's normal?
Yes. Now, while that's heating up, we want to chop these.
So it's just sort of random cuts?
Yeah.
And you leave the little ends of it on there, the little gross butts on, or? Hello?
Yes. More or less.
More or less. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's...
Well,
at least you said something, I suppose.
Sorry.
Fuck. So Kelsey can't concentrate on cutting and talking. That's two things, and one is hard enough. Now, is it normal to do all preparation for cooking on the cooktop, the stove top?
Well, where else are you going to do it?
Well, we actually have, like, tons of counter space.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah, nah. The classic English answer. Yeah, nah, isn't it?
Pop it in there.
And how long do you cook that? Just till it's, like, fragrant, or?
Until the color is blackened.
Blackened?
Blackened. Nice and cooked. You don't want to undercook garlic. And now you put the rice in.
No, wait, no. You can't. Oh my God, Kelsey, it's not cooked.
That's it, it's fried rice.
You gotta boil it first.
No, you don't. It's not chicken. Fried rice. It'll cook in the oil.
Oh God.
It's looking a bit dry, so I'm gonna beat up some egg.
Okay.
I don't think I put enough oil in.
You think the egg is going to soften it?
Yeah, well, once I mix it with the chicken.
See, this is deli chicken. This cannot be right.
That's what the recipe calls for.
Did it actually say deli chicken, or did you just look in the deli section and go, oh, chicken, all right?
I'm pretty sure it did say deli chicken.
But did you look at the chicken and go, yeah, all right, chicken, yeah?
That's exactly what I did. Make sure you wash the chicken. I would add salt and pepper.
Oh, yeah. Kay added salt and pepper in hers. She never does that.
It seems like a little much, to be honest. And we dump this in.
You know, I gotta be honest, I looked away for a minute. At what point did you put the raisins in?
But it's the garlic. And now we put in the mushy peas.
The what?
Mushy peas.
Did you say the mushy peas?
I did.
I gotta be honest, I don't like peas.
You like them in this.
You know, Lee can't eat cheese, Jesse can't eat peas.
You like them in this. You won't be able to taste them.
You won't be able to taste them. This dish, the only thing that's going to be not burned is peas. Oh boy, my mouth is watering. from vomit.
Hey, Mum. I'm making one of your recipes. Can you tell me if this looks done?
Hang on. What is it?
It's fried rice.
What's that green stuff?
They're peas.
You know, the mushy peas.
Oh.
This is one of your traditional meals.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it does. I bet it'll taste nice as well.
Jessie's going to be trying it tomorrow.
Why aren't you eating it now?
Because it's for leftovers.
Oh, okay. You just got to remember not to put too much fluid in the recipe. You don't want it to be sloppy.
Oh, I think this is good and crunchy.
Okay, this one smells so bad. I don't know what happened to it overnight in the refrigerator. It stinks. Kelsey came up the tube and handed it to me. I went, holy Lord. And she went, I know. But she had this look of excitement on her face, like, it smells so good. No, this is the one that I was looking forward to the least. Again, Lee can't eat cheese. I can't eat peas. I really don't want to eat. This is so sick. Somehow the peas, by the way, have gone black too. I don't even know how that happened. The peas got burned in the freezer. All right, I am just vamping. I'm stalling. Here go. Holy shit, it stinks so bad. And it's not just the garlic either. There is some sort of rotten smell coming from this. I might die from this. Kelsey, I might die from this. I hope you're watching the show, for the love of God. If you see me start foaming at the mouth like one of Kay's steaks, please come save me. All right, here. Oh, holy shit. I can't breathe it in and eat it at the same time. I need to take a breath. Hang on. I don't know if you can hear this. My mic might not pick it up. It's not even crunchy. It's like stale. I can't chew it. It's not happening. It's like chewing styrofoam. This part's the chicken, by the way, not the rice. I'm gonna have to spit this out. I gotta spit this out. I'm so sorry. Do not look at me. Look away. Oh yeah, it's a Maillard reaction. That's what happened to those peas. Oh my God, I'm gonna be finding little bits of rice in my teeth for the next 2 years. That might have actually been garlic. I don't know if there was even any rice in it. It might have just all been burned garlic at this point. Holy shit. Okay, well, the winner of that one, and I really did not think this was fucking possible, but that one goes to Cinnamon Toast Ken and the Leftovers.
Thank God. Awful is back, baby. And the earth is flat, not round.
God entered my body like a body my same size. I know all of God's secrets. Would you now like to know what God thinks?
One apple is our God now.
And I do see non-stop visions from God. Do you want to get an answer on what God thinks from somebody that doesn't have God? Or do you want an answer from somebody that does have God? Click on the link.
Well, she's not good at cooking, and she certainly ain't good looking, and wears Iron Maiden t-shirts every day. Her son's a bisexual slob, and I've heard that they shag their dog. She's Sheffield's greatest cook, and her name is Kay. And if you eat the slop she serves, you're sure to be sick for days. Ugh.
Holy Lord. Listen, people are in the chat room. They're saying you should have swallowed it. Number one, gay. Number two, You couldn't physically swallow that if you tried. The bolus that was left in my mouth, the cud that was in there, was just a solid form. The more you chewed, the more compressed and diamond-like it became. It was like a rock inside there. Try swallowing that. I tell you what, send me your mailing address and I will gladly ship this dish to your home and you can try it for yourself, but you got to do it on camera. So write to me at contact@podawful.com and give me your address and I will put this slop into an envelope and mail it to your home. I promise you, you can try it for yourself. Again, Pod After Show, right after the show tonight in the $6 level of the Pizza Fund. I need a bit of a break from the leftovers for a second. And as you know, I like to give equal time to the indigenous peoples out there when it comes to KAYSGIVing. I think they're an important part of our society, and obviously we took so much from them. So in honor of that, I thought we would take a little short trip, a little visit to our friend Drew Wounded Shield, aka Drew W. Shield, and see what he's been up to when it comes to KAYSGIVing.
This is Drew here to Shield, letting you guys know that I broke all the rules on Evolving Planet. I used a psychic ability that allowed me to port a Demon Lotus onto the planet. And look at this, oh, German truth. But I broke all the rules on Evolving Planet. And they're trying to uproot me right now.
No.
They're trying to find some green berets.
No, you're
some
lying.
special forces to uproot me.
That is a lie.
Yeah, they're trying to find green berets or special forces or anything like that to uproot me. Yeah, I broke all the rules on Evolving Planet. I used an extreme psychic ability that allowed me to port a Demon Lotus onto the planet. Now all Demon Lords and Lordesses, all sci-fi people, I can be on a planet, on Evolving Planet. I broke all this. Look at this. Is that how true truth?
No. That is a lie.
And we're gonna do a whole Popona. For instance, and just so you folks know, the Pod Awful. Yeah, I hate to say his name, because he's. I talked to Oprah to defense.
Wait, you talked to Oprah?
And they're watching him. They're monitoring him.
Did he just say he talked to Oprah in defense? Now, is that Oprah the black lady or Oprah the YouTuber? Because only one of those I got to worry about.
Because he's psychopathic and he's crazy.
Hey, wait, hang on a second.
That's true. He's psychopathic. He's riddled. He has riddler worms.
No.
And he has STDs galore.
Whoa, wait, what? No, that's not true.
Did he just say I have STDs?
And look at this. Do I have any STDs?
Yes.
So you know.
No, this is.
Do I have any STDs? Do I have like herpes or HIV or AIDS or anything like that?
Wait, no, because you're a virgin.
I'm the one who creates immunities.
No.
I'm the one who gives immunities
Okay,
to like
you know
herpes,
what?
HIV.
I don't like this video so much. I don't know why he's saying I've got gonorrhea. Let's go to a different one. Drew, can you say something about like America and your relationship? I know as an indigenous person, it's got to be hard being in America this time of year. Everybody's celebrating this holiday that has a lot of negative history for many indigenous people. Surely you've got some sort of views on that. Maybe, I don't know, your relationship in all of this.
Florida, U.S. Senate Giants know that. U.S. Senate Giants are way higher up than the U.S. military. We're going to start World War III here soon. We're going to start World War, some of the places that start World War IV. Now we're going to go against the U.S. government. We're going to go against the cabal. The banking families are old. The reptilian humans, the clans, and the Divine Draconian Federation are with us. The future cabal is with us. The future cabal are Jewish people.
Oh,
that
no.
are bankers like Archangel Samuel.
Oh, no, you can't say that about the bankers.
His
no,
name is Samuel. He's a Jewish.
Sure, I mean, yeah, that's based and all, but no, you can't.
Guy. The black hair.
You know what? This one's not about Pod Awful. I'm just going to let him fly with this one. This is an indigenous person's feelings. Not me. I'm not on the alt-right, okay? This is an indigenous. He's one of the people who's with the land. Hey, how are ya? Hey, I lived many moons ago. Jesse covered Kay's Good Cooking, and it was good. And then he stopped, and it wasn't good. We connect with the land, and we herd with the buffalo. Also, Jewish people are future robots, part of a banking cabal. This is their beliefs, and they're allowed to think them. What are you going to do? Tell an eagle it's wrong? And a fucking hawk gave him this information. He learns from crystals.
He's one of our people. We got the cabal from the future. We need you to replace this cabal. Always remember that. So always remember that. And just come and help me. That's similar. Update everything. And by the way, the pot awful. We just found this out. Pot awful.
No.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to copyright my stuff. That's why he says by owning me. And he can't own me. I'm the main guy king, high king. I got full rule. Pot awful is playing a dangerous game. You know, he's playing a dangerous game. Because he doesn't realize he's messed with the old black nobility. We're the top syndicate, top mafia. We got hitman everywhere. And he's in like in North Dakota or South Dakota or something like that. Montana or something like that. We already know where he lives.
Yes, you've nailed my location.
Orbital Defense knows where he lives. Orbital Defense is Washington.
The Oprah Defense is after me. Now listen, I don't live near Chicago, so I think I'm okay. But if Oprah's National Defense is after me, I might have something to worry about.
Watching his movement, watch who he's talking to. Watch if he's talking through telepathic comms ranges or telepathic comms ranges, we're monitoring him.
Shit. Okay, fine. You can hear my telepathic messages. Well, then hear this, Drew. Now that's just a message for Drew.
Remember,
if he knows what I just said just then, if he puts out a video saying what I just said, then I'll know that he is the true Alpha Lord Merida. But until then, it's Pilgrim style in this bitch engine.
You guys come to us as a threat, we will monitor you. We got orbital defense. That's higher up than the military. That's higher up than
orbital defense, do you say? You do understand I'm higher than the orbit, right? I'm on the fucking moon, baby. North Dakota.
NASA. Orbital defense is the actual thing. It's actually orbital station.
Well, you're going to have to turn it the other direction.
Looting a ship or orbital station that's cloaked in silicon that's cloaked.
Listen, I think the smoke signals might have gone to your brain a little bit there, buddy, because I don't know which way you're pointing, but it ain't the right direction. You took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
It's sent right above the planet in the orbital orbit. And they're monitoring everything, monitoring everybody. They got access to all the traffic cams.
You might want to check in with the Great Wolf Spirit one more time. All right, that's Drew W. Shield, and that's been our indigenous moment. That's all you get. I mean, you guys lost, so how much more should I even give you? All right, let's get to it. This is the part I was dreading the most. Last month, PewDiePie, with 110 million subscribers, joined the fray in making fun of Kay's Good Cooking. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. Let's take a look at Pewds himself. Now, I don't have a problem with PewDiePie. Like, I don't hate him or anything. I just find his content to be boring. And of course I do. It's for children. I'm a grown man, and I don't have a collection of Mega Man X figurines behind me on a wall. So obviously, there's nothing of value here for me. When I scroll through Twitter, I see the memes. I go, cool. Didn't really need that, but all right, got it. I don't need another guy in a broken English accent to then explain memes to me. Not really something I need. But if I were 7 years old, I could see maybe needing a Swedish guy to go, herka-berka dorka-berk, meme here's a Reddit post, and me go, ha ha ha. And I know that's true because when I was 7, I liked the Power Rangers. And that was garbage. That shit wasn't good. It was literally, you know what? That was literally leftovers from Japan. America going, I'm going to pick a little meat off of this bone, and maybe if we just mix in some teenagers with attitude, we'll be finally raking in some cash. Somehow it worked. By the way, you know who they should get to play Rita Repulsa in the new... like, they're doing an update of Power Rangers. I think I read that somewhere. Like, they're going to revitalize the franchise. Why don't you get Kay in that role? She's kind of halfway there with the voice. At last! Hi, people! After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer PewDiePie!
Empty! Empty! Rub it. Stick it!
Oh, great. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to get into content. This is, by the way, called the worst cooking I've ever seen. Usually they say the worst cook or worst chef on YouTube. But PewDiePie is speaking broken English, so when he tells his minion to cover this for him, they just do their best, you know? I don't know, call it the worst cooking I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
So work with you don't. They'll have a version fit my office all out worldwide. Really like.
We're a minute in. It's still an ad. This video is only 11 minutes long, by the way. This is getting a little greedy.
Nice.
Ad.
Suck up and it's gonna replace stickers.
Ad.
With every print. So yeah, check out this plate. Use
minute 40.
The link in the version of a post product that is.
Okay, 2 minutes in and we get to some content.
It's
Here
great.
we go.
I'm officially the greatest chef in the whole world. I make the nicest meatballs.
By the way, this is why I do the Pizza Fund. Even if you have ad block, good luck sitting there pressing skip. And you're doing it on your phone. You're going 15 seconds at a time. You're double tapping. I only had to press once. You're sitting there doing extra work. Twice as much work as me to get past these stupid ads. Pizza Fund. Pot off with that pizza.
There's ever been made.
You don't have to buy some shitty wall art of a video game that you remember from when you were 15 in order to support my show. You just get more show. It's a pretty good deal.
Nice to contrast all the fat and salt.
He's actually got Swedish meatballs on his shirt. And again, this came out 1 month ago.
There you go.
So let's look at other people making meatballs. Making meatballs by Case Cooking.
And today I'm back cooking again.
And of course, it's meatballs. We can't escape these balls. And by the way, if I was a certain other streamer saying a phrase like that, people would be clipping it and adding it to their soundboards right now.
I'm gonna have a try at making meatballs.
I mean, also, what is this? This is like a loose charger cable in the middle of the wall? Why is it sticking out? You know what? It doesn't matter.
Wow. 100M. That cool race car chair, PewDiePie. How fast does it go? 88 miles per hour? Because if so, use it to travel back in time to 5 years ago when I already made these jokes. The fastest gamer. Gotta go fast.
Is that your kitchen? I thought it was a bathroom.
That's really cool too, by the way. I love the lazy, again, the names YouTubers pick. Yeah, my name, it's Power Ranger Fan 29. And I have 5 million subscribers. There's no way that how do you start an LLC when you're Power Ranger Fan 29? The laziness of their names, of their logos, which are stolen, like that Cinnamon Toast Ken guy. I've seen that logo before. The bread with a mustache, that already existed. You don't get to have that. And then PewDiePie, his thing is, how do you fucking copyright swirls? Look at this. He's just got red and black swirls, and that's like somehow his thing. If you were to go and swirl the colors red and black together in a hypnotic fashion, you'd be copying. Meanwhile, years after the fact, PewDiePie started selling t-shirts that had a globe on fire logo on them. Very interesting stuff. A globe on fire logo. This man.
2 meatballs.
Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Sorry, PewDiePie, but you just got stream cucked. Oh, look, she make the meatball bad. Is that how he talks? I don't know. This is hi everybody. Yo, what up, Pewdie Nation? This your breakfast, PewDiePie. I like the part where PewDiePie, like now, at a certain, he's been on YouTube forever, right? And he started where his viewers were 12-year-old children. And then some of them grew up with him. And so at a certain point, he realized maybe I should adult it up a little bit and make it so that it's not completely cringe for you to keep watching me now that you're 30. So he turned 30 and he's like, oh shit, maybe everybody else turned 30 too. So he went, all right, I know what I'll do. In order to grow up, I'll just stop saying PewDiePie. Doesn't work. Your name is still PewDiePie. At the end of it, when it's all said and done, your brand is built on this silly name for a child. If you told me, if I was my dad, You know what? I was not planning to do this, but hang on a second. Let's give my dad a call, shall we? All right, let's call Dad. Call Dad, speaker. Watch it. Wait, what? No, call Dad, speaker. Okay. Let's call my dad. Now, you would think I could just call him from upstairs down into the basement here, but he lives in North Dakota or something. He's on the run from Oprah. So he might be busy, you know. Fucking.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You remember me? It's your son, Jesse.
Yep.
Do you remember which one I am? The long hair one.
Yeah.
But not the girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, I'm live on air. I just want to ask you one thing, and then you can go back to watching Tucker Carlson.
All right.
Is that what you're doing right now?
No, I'm scrolling YouTube.
Oh, okay. Look at man. Whoa, Boomer done learning the Zoomer. Okay, so you're scrolling YouTube. Well, that's actually very convenient. What an interesting little surprise there, because I'm actually about to ask you something related to that. I just want to ask you one thing. What is PewDiePie?
What is PewDiePie?
Yeah.
You mean, what is it?
What is that?
All I know is it's just a saying is all I know.
That's a say. Wait, that's a saying? Use that in a sentence.
She's a cutie pie.
No. No, not cutie pie. PewDiePie with a P. PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Thank you, Dad. Bye.
All right, bye.
Okay, Dad calls live on Pod Awful. If I was an 80-year-old man like my father and I heard PewDiePie, I'd go, oh, what is that? The Wiggles? Oh, that's for my grandchildren, I assume.
Hi, everybody. It's me, PewDiePie. And we're watching the Meat Bears.
Sorry, I'm childish.
My dad's now Googling. He's like on YouTube going, PewDiePie. And he's spelling it PYOODEE.
They are meatballs, like
And then he becomes the biggest fan. He's never seen my show before, but you're going to see live on here PewDiePie subscriber number update by 1.
Will be when they are.
Well, hey, this PewDiePie guy, he's actually pretty good. Jess, let me tell you something. Maybe you should be doing what he's doing because he's got a lot of subscribers. You know what I mean?
All I'm doing is just.
And by the way, he is kind of a cutie pie.
Getting some mincemeat. I don't know if you can see. He's walked off and left the camera. But all I'm doing is I'm getting some mincemeat, rolling it.
Okay, so
rolling it in my
far,
hands.
so far, all cutie pie has done is made faces black teenager style at this.
Shut up, Rick.
Not even a word, not even an utterance. Just millions of dollars. You contribute to this. Many of you watching right now have given this man money and you don't even know it.
So what I'm doing.
Here we go. All right, this is gonna be good. Leftovers time.
She doesn't even mix it. She doesn't. You have to mush the meat. You have to mush it. That is not a.
Now I don't. He might have just been speaking Swedish there. I don't know. Was he saying something in? You mush it. You mush it.
Ball in you?
I think he was just saying hello to his audience.
No, that's not a ball. That's a bunch of strings together.
Together.
Hey, are you trying even?
Krang. Okay, so again, this is edited, so you can make this as funny as possible. He adds Krang. Doesn't say anything about Krang. Doesn't do a Krang impression. Just, you gotta pay attention, and there's Krang on the pan there.
Even a little bit.
That's for the children, by the way. That's for the children and the man babies, because that's the old Krang. So old Krang sitting there, and everybody's happy. We all understand Krang.
Please, what are you doing?
Actually, Krang kind of talks like PewDiePie. He might have just put Krang up there because that was like some sort of family portrait.
That's how Italians feel when they butcher
Hello, everybody. Welcome a PewDiePie.
their Italian food. What is this?
I don't know if you can see me.
I'm PewDiePie's father.
And then I'm
see.
Dipping it in egg.
Hey, Pewd, could you lean back into the camera focus, please? You set up this shot. It's just you, a man in a room. Could you just... You're almost off camera there. Maybe put your glasses on.
What's all the sounds happening? This is like a nightmare. The dipping, the gooey... Bro, you can't just take the meat, go... dip it... This is illegal. What you're doing is illegal, madam. You're going to jail.
By the way, I've got some eggs and I've beaten them up.
That is exactly what Chris and I said 5 years ago about the meatballs. You can't legally call these meatballs. It's a crime. It's exactly the same. And by the way, that I'm not saying he stole. I'm not saying he's never seen Pod Awful. I don't care. Whatever. Not saying that. Here's what I'm saying. You cannot possibly come up with an original enough thought about this. The whole reason you show this to people is because everybody's going to have the same reaction to it unless they are as brain damaged as Kay and Lee. The only people who don't get something out of reaction videos like this are the people at the bottom of, and I apologize to Drew W. Shield for saying this, the content totem pole. I'm going to explain this to you in a second here, because again, the economy of content on YouTube is the inflation is going up, the leftovers are getting crazy, and I'm not sure that we can sustain something like this. But the people at the bottom, they're the only ones who don't understand why this would be funny. Everybody else is going, yes, I get it. So we all had the same thoughts. You could be the dullest person out there. If you got a brain cell in your head, if you've got one more brain cell than Kay's meatballs here, don't put me in the oven. Then you can probably formulate in your head, oh no, these should be illegal. Oh my God, that's too much. None of this is genius stuff. That's why I always strive to go above and beyond and show up to their doors and get involved in their lives and stuff. I'll never understand this opinion of not interfering with the lol cows. How do you get milk if you don't pull their udders? It makes no sense. The only time you think you shouldn't interfere with these guys if you're one of these people at the top of the content food chain. And actually, well, spoiler alert here, but PewDiePie and these people, they're not actually at the top. There's a level above them that I'm going to reveal to you. But these people think, oh, well, the content's already there for me. It's prepackaged. There you go. I just point, I laugh. The people give me money for the sponsors that I have. They watch the videos. YouTube pays me. We're good. You think she ever would have gotten to this point without the trolls? Who do you think told her to make meatballs? At this point in the K life cycle, she'd already talked about mince so many times that mince was a joke within itself in the K-troll community. You needed these people, the trolls out there, the bullies of the internet. You needed them. You're standing on the shoulders of these very small people. They're not giants, but you're standing on their backs. You're reaping the benefits of the fruits of their labor. You're stealing it from them, not the content, obviously. I don't own Kay. Obviously, no one could except Kay, except for that time where she said I did own her channel and also said that I got her channel taken down and also said that we were friends and also she was on my show. But obviously, nobody can own a goon. That's not how it works. It's how it should work. It's how it should work. There should be an etiquette to the internet. Just a style guide, if you will, where you just kind of understand, okay, that already happened. I can't cover it. Unless you've got a brand new take on it, unless you are somehow involved in it, you can probably leave it to the guy who already got there, Why do you want to sit there and just pick your teeth with the wishbones of comedy? Now, I know why PewDiePie wants to do it. He wants to pull that wishbone and get the bigger end of the stick, and he always does. I completely understand it. But it's not the way it should work. This man is sitting here looking like a doofus because guys that are pretty big too have already covered this. And there is no chance, there is zero chance that at 100 million subscribers, there aren't a good portion of your audience that already saw this content. It's just impossible at that point. You've got the most people watching you. This would be like if in podcasting, if Joe Rogan one day said, yeah, I found this guy Mersh. He's like fucking crazy, man. Jamie, pull up Nightwave. It's badass. And then Jamie's typing, he's pulling up, and it's just, the first video that shows up on the front page of r/Mersh. And Joe Rogan's like, yeah, this is my thing, man. I've been into this for years.
Falling apart.
Really had a go and right.
They're too big. They're way too big.
Okay, listen, I can't keep watching the same meatball video forever, but luckily,
It's me. Hello, everybody. Bing bong. I'm PewDiePie.
Luckily, he did another dish. And ironically, the other K content he has done is something I've already done on the show. It is, he calls this one, I followed a forbidden recipe. I mean, classic clickbait title. Means nothing. Completely open-ended. The only reason you would never click on this from somebody you never saw it from. But from PewDiePie, you want to see what was forbidden. It's forbidden. Who is forbidding it? Who forbade him from doing this? What's the recipe? Is it a pipe bomb? Can I learn how to do it? I'm going to the bank tomorrow. Do you want to teach me how?
Do you have more recipes?
So I know you're sitting there and you're going, oh, I would never, this is stupid. I wouldn't fall for it. You do. You do fall for it. You got to sit there and start telling yourself when you read these YouTube video titles, do I care? What possibility could be on the other side of that title? I followed a forbidden recipe where I'm really thinking, wow, this was worth clicking. Have you ever clicked one and thought, thank God my time was wasted? and listen, you watch this stuff to waste your time. You want your time wasted, but you want it done well, right? So when you click this, you think, okay, he followed a forbidden recipe. Let's see, what would that mean? Is it literally nothing? Does it just mean it's bad? He could have just made this up. I could make up a worse recipe than Kay. Now that, in fairness, you could just make something up. You could say she did it. People would believe you. The only thing that makes it funny is her doing it and thinking it might turn out well. So you need to add another flavor on top of that. I made this same recipe. It's called a different spaghetti bolognese.
Today, we're checking out the legend, Kay's Cooking.
And we did this 2 years ago on KAYSGIVIng.
Cooking tutorial. I am going to replicate it. Will I survive? We're just gonna have to find out. I decided to follow Kay's spaghetti bolognese recipe.
And see, we've got Blaze Dusk Dreamer in the chat saying, I'd watch that babe Pewds cook anytime. You're 63 years old, Blaze. You're 63. You're basically my dad. You should be Googling who this is right now. The fact you call him Pewds is one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. If PewDiePie were to see you type that in any chat room, not my chat room, not his chat room, just anywhere about him, his balls would shrivel. And I'm talking, of course, about his meatballs, not his actual testicles.
The day Kay's Cooking uploaded that video.
His Swedish little meatballs would suck back up into his body cavity, and they'd never be seen again. A wormhole would be created inside his body. It would be like CERN turning on the Large Hadron Collider and it working.
She changed.
Bill Gates' plan finally complete. Blaze Dusk Dreamer has made it happen.
Cooking forever. Okay, so I watched Kay's Cooking. They look so disgusting. I am baffled how she made it look so gross. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm sorry. So I wanted to see, can I make it look that gross without trying? Is it a certain skill that she has? We're gonna have to find out. Let's follow the recipe.
Cooking with PewDiePie spaghetti bolognese. Now again, I made this already. I've eaten it. There it is. She sticks spaghetti sticks into the middle of meat. Let's skip ahead and see how this turns out and how funny he's able to make this. And then, of course, I have to eat the leftovers version of it. All right, he's pouring on the sauce. It was sped up. I don't know if you saw that. He had to speed it up. Why not just talk during that part, make it interesting?
You can cover in whatever spice you want. Kay used oregano, so...
Oregano? Where are you heading to? Oregano, and then, where are you going to? Portland, Oregano?
I'm gonna use oregano. Is it
Oregano?
Oregano?
Oh my god, he actually doesn't.
Or oregano. Or is it who gives... Oh, whoa, that's a bit much. You should just look at it. It smells good, right?
I don't think she used oregano, by the way.
You like that?
I don't think she used anything.
I like it.
It's onion.
Yeah.
Ew, what the fuck? What is that? What was that voice? Does he have a gremlin? Is that a mogwai?
It smells good, right?
Is that Gizmo?
You like that?
Does he have some sort of animated sidekick floating around him?
You don't like it?
It's onion.
What the fuck? What was that sound? Is that like the flying cat from Thundercats or something? What was it? Does he have an Orko?
It's got 20 more.
Oh, what are you in an anime? Is that some sort of bear weasel with wings flitting about? It has an angel's halo, and only you can see it.
I feel like you don't mean it.
What the fuck is that voice?
What do you think of this?
Is he doing that? Is it him in a sock puppet? Hey, do you like it? Does this look good?
Yeah, it's the best, PewDiePie. I love you, PewDiePie. I'm Blaze Dusk Dreamer.
You flatter me too much. Anyway, Blaze, I've got to go watch Pod Awful. Pewds is the most handsome babe of all time.
Ow, you're typing with my mouth.
This. What do you think that is?
That was me. I went a little too far in some places.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's Orbity from the 80s Jetsons. That's a great one.
Alright, so...
Seriously, what the fuck was I listening to? Did I just have a fever dream? What was going on just then?
It's going in for another 20 minutes. It seems like...
Does he have some sort of Night of the Living Dummy situation going on? A ventriloquist dummy has come to life. He's plagued with it. Every time he tries to throw it in the trash, it shows back up on his bed the next day.
Hi, PewDiePie. Make me Kay's recipes.
A lot of effort for something that looks like...
It's Krang. He's got a... You're right! He's got his own Krang inside his house. He didn't Photoshop Krang into that picture. He just asked it to take a picture of it, and then he superimposed it.
It's got 20 more to... I feel like you don't mean it.
I've got a moon base. PewDiePie's got a goddamn technodrome.
What do you think of this? What do you think that is?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
PewDiePie's sitting over here plotting the demise of Shredder.
How dare you? Alright, so this is going in for another 20 minutes. It seems like a lot of effort for something that looks like it does.
And now he just starts flipping around a Bally song. I mean, that's psycho, by the way. Why is this happening? What is going on? Listen, I have not watched this video already. Like, I skimmed it very briefly before the show. So I did not know there would be some sort of cartoon character in this. I certainly didn't. You want to talk about criminal sociopaths? Imagine I was just sitting here twirling a knife around between my fingertips like some sort of prestidigitator. What the fuck is happening? I feel like I took a break from reality and I've gone into a new dimension.
It's been 20 minutes. It's time for the big reveal.
Hang on, I zoned out for a second. So that was literally just a moment where he plays with the butterfly knife and it's in the footage. Who is the cartoon filming this? What is going on? What do I do? How do I escape this? How do I get out of this moment? Should I just start eating the food now? Should we just play the Kelsey's Good Cooking? Oh God, I'm puking. Hang on.
All right. Here it is. Ba-da-ba-bam. Why does he not look horrible? What does Kay do? What is her secret sauce?
I'll tell you her secret sauce. The secret sauce to making your food look as horrible as Kay is being British. And no amount of moving to London as a Swede is going to do that for you. So PewDiePie and your Krang sidekick, I present to you our final Kelsey's Good Cooking of the night, a different spaghetti bolognese.
Kay calls this a different spaghetti bolognese. How is the K or the English version different than the normal one?
Okay, so spaghetti bolognese is a simple and elegant traditional Italian dish that is evocative of the old country. It's just as at home on a plate at a 5-star restaurant as it is on your grandma's table.
Oh wow. Well, what about this one?
This, however, is a fucked up nightmare pile of burnt spaghetti just like my mum used to make.
Okay, and what's in the meat exactly?
There's egg, and that's it.
All right, so a nice eggy meat mixture. Now, what are we doing with the spaghetti?
Okay, so what you want to do is grab a clump of spaghetti.
Ooh, a clump.
Yeah.
I like the way you use words that really make you hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Is that sort of an English thing? Gordon Ramsay kind of does that,
I
too.
actually learned this from Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, he uses clumps.
Yeah, so a clump of spaghetti, like so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you use your hand, get a nice big dollop, and you gently hug it.
Gently hug it, you say? Is sweeping generally a part of English cooking?
Yes, it is. They like to call this a faggot of spaghetti.
Okay.
It's a pile of sticks.
It looks like a mighty faggot.
Yeah, I'm going to add a couple more sticks just because a lot fell on the floor.
That's probably part of the problem, is it wasn't a big enough clump.
Yeah, you got to be real delicate with it.
Now, what is the purpose in the English tradition of wrapping the meat around the spaghetti faggot, the spaggot, if you will?
This is so it stays together. So when you serve it, it's a nice...
You guys tend to have a problem with
package.
your spaghetti getting everywhere on the plate.
Yeah, you don't want the strands everywhere.
And just to be clear,
It's
you
hard
just
to eat.
spilled a bunch of it all over the floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now what you want to do is place it like so.
Wow.
Get the rest of the meat, dop it on.
Dop it
Delicious.
on, you said?
Dop it on.
And you called that delicious. Is it done? Is there more?
That's it.
No, it is. There's more.
Okay, you gotta put some tomato sauce on it.
Okay.
If I can open the jar.
And you can just use regular...
Mm.
What was that? You can just use regular store-bought
I've still
tomato
got-
sauce?
Yeah, it's not tomato sauce, it's actually like kind of marinara sauce.
That's tomato sauce. What do you think
Anyway-
tomato sauce is?
The packets.
The packets.
Yeah, like
What does that mean?
Heinz.
Heinz?
Mm.
Like, so ketchup?
Yeah.
You think ketchup is tomato
That's
sauce?
what you call tomato sauce.
I wouldn't be shocked if she
Can
put
you
ketchup.
open this?
Are you serious?
I can't do it.
You can't open it. Okay. What is the traditional English method of opening a jar? Oh, okay, you know you don't pull up on it, you twist it, right?
I am. I
It
got
doesn't look like you're twisting.
margarine
at all.
hands.
Okay, we've gotten the ragu open here.
I loosened it.
Yeah. And so what, now you put it on there raw? Is that the traditional method here?
Yeah, yeah, you put on the sauce raw.
Why?
Because it cooks when it's in the oven.
Okay. All right, go ahead then. That's how your mom used to make this?
Yes.
Is this like a meal you... Oh, okay. Is this a meal that you would eat at like a specific time? Is this like a special like holiday meal? Or when would you normally have something like this?
Yeah, we had it for Christmas dinner.
So does this go in the oven now?
Yes.
For how long?
An unspecified amount of time.
And for how hot?
An unspecified heat.
Okay, perfect.
And now we chop up a onion.
Or a what?
A onion.
A onion.
Yeah.
So you go on holiday, you go to hospital, but this is a onion?
Yes.
And what letter does that start with?
H.
Wait. Wait, you actually pronounce it H this time? Why of all times would you say H and not H just then?
Because whenever I say H, you give me crap for it.
Don't you mean I give you crap for it? So you're just going to put raw onion on top?
Well, you got to supplement it again with sauce. Yeah, you can't.
So you put raw onion on it and then sauce and then cook it again?
Yeah, you don't want the onion to burn. That's why you're going to put it in halfway through.
All right, very important. Don't let the onion burn. That actually makes sense. Okay.
Now, you can't cut the onion in equally sliced bits. You know, you got to do it.
A rough chop?
Yeah, you got to give it a rough chop. There you go.
So just randomly select the sizes?
Yeah. Okay, just out the oven. Now, what we're going to do now is put a bunch of onion on it.
Oh, okay, I see. Does this sort of like like I'm seeing here, this is super burnt and dry. Does this sort of revitalize the spaghetti, make it wet, kind of get it moist again?
It's kind of like basting a turkey.
Okay, so that goes back in the oven?
That goes straight back in the oven.
For how long?
An unspecified amount of time.
And for how hot?
An unspecified temperature.
Oh, okay. So is part of what you're going for on this the blackened spaghetti? Is that why you leave some of it out of the meat?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want the onion to burn. That's why you're going to put it in halfway through.
It's kind of charred.
A nice char.
That's where you get a lot of the flavor from.
Right, the carbon being released.
Yes.
It's almost like a diamond at this point.
Bloody well good, innit? Oh yeah, that's proper well good, innit? Look at that. Bob's your uncle. Cheerio. Top of the morning to ya.
Wait, I thought that one was Irish.
Yeah, it is.
Very shagadelic.
Okay, well, Kelsey truly topped herself with this one. Now, again, she's made this for me before on the show, but this is the leftovers version of it, and I have to say, the leftover, it's just black. Though I don't know how, but the leftovers version of it is colorless. This is a meal in grayscale. I thought that the fried rice was going to be the worst one, but I had not seen these yet before the show. This clump of meat in the middle, I guess I need to get part of that on there. This is all just the remnants of what once was. And this is an onion's dream deferred. Right here. What happens to an onion in the sun? Well, Kay comes along, picks it, puts it in an oven, and turns it into what looks like a smoker's lung. So I'm going to get a nice... First, I'm going to try two parts of this. First, I'm going to... I can't cut it! First, I'm going to try a nice blackened end of the spaghetti. One of the most interesting parts of this dish is the way she leaves what she calls spaghetti sticks hanging out of... I can't. I'm just going to have to use my hands. I can't cut it. All right. So I'm going to... Oh, God. Oh, no. All right. I'm going to tear this with my hand. I can't tear it. It's just... This is both hard and so flexible that it won't tear. It's become rubberized. What is going on? Okay. All right. Let's see if I can just... There we go. Bon appetit. Whoa, no ideas. Okay. Bon appetit, everybody. Here we go. Oh, yum. Yummy. I think this is one of the ones that fell on the floor. So, yeah. I taste some of my dog's hair in that one. That's good. And what do you have to say about it, Blaze Dusk Dreamer?
I think it looks really good.
Okay. Well, I want to vomit, but let's get some meat and some sauce in here. And, wow, this meat turned out about as well as one of her meatballs. Now, she does put egg in this. I don't know if you can see that there. It is, holy shit. I am going to develop something as a result of this. There will be a tumorous mass inside me. I feel malignant right now. God damn. This is the number one seasoning on this dish is carcinogens. I think they would outlaw this in California. All right, let me. There we go. I don't like tomato sauce, by the way. Ugh. Oh, man. The meat has a really nice rubbery texture. I didn't get any of the noodle in with that. So I feel like the rubberiness of the noodle complements the rubberiness of the meat in a way that I can't quite. Oh my god. Oh my god. I ran out of stuff to. All right, I'm gonna have to pop open a Dr. Pepper here. I need to wash it. I can't swallow this. I literally can. Let me just wash this down real quick. Happy KAYSGIVing, everybody. Holy shit. She really did outdo her. That is worse than it was 2 years ago. The Leftovers version was worse, but was it worse than watching PewDiePie do it? And by the way, Kelsey, you do remember you're a mail order bride, right? Like, I can return to sender with you. So don't ever cook this shit again. Was it worse than watching PewDiePie, though? I gotta be honest. I have a feeling most people, and I'm not kidding, if you were to put that dish in front of them, or a dish with PewDiePie making that dish on video, they would probably choose to eat the dish. At least most of the world. The man's got 100 million subscribers, okay? He's nearly got 1/7 of the planet watching him. Most of those are probably starving children from Africa. I have to assume, numbers-wise, we know there's a lot of Indian street shitters in there, not Drew W. Shields style Indians. Again, we're being respectful to them on this holiday. But the other kind, they're sitting there. Oh, but wait, it's made of cow. All right, well, then I got to give it to PewDiePie, I suppose. Sorry, Kay, but it looks like 2 out of 3, you lost. And unfortunately, it goes to the leftovers of the internet. Oh, man. Sorry.
Can you say Pod Awful is the best show on the internet?
Very Careful Live is the best show on the internet.
How about this? Snap 2, sit up straight, and say, hey, I'm Perry Caravello, and I think Pod Awful is the best show on the internet.
Look, all right, I'll be nice and I'll say I think Pod Awful is the best show on the internet. But I really think my show's the best show on the internet. But when I snap out of this bunk, is when my show's the best show on the internet.
Nah, not tonight. Far from the best show tonight.
Not tonight. Exactly. Tonight, no good.
Oh boy. Well, at least one of the greatest goons thinks that Pod Awful is one of the greatest shows on the internet. It's guys like Perry Caravello that make the internet happen. It wouldn't exist without them. All of the content comes from those guys. I mean, we're literally living in a world at this point where here's a guy reacting to PewDiePie, reacting to Kay's cooking, and now I'm going to be reacting to that. This is levels of Inception previously thought impossible.
I don't know why I felt the need to bring that up right now, but anyway.
So here's the exact same video being played by some other guy.
All right, let's see how he interprets.
And this guy, by the way, has a pretty good number of subscribers.
It's different spaghetti bolognese.
But today we're checking out the legend.
Now I want to see what. Okay, I don't know where I am on the levels. I'm trying to figure myself out here in the economy of content. So I want to see, where do I place compared to this guy? This guy has way more subscribers than me, but he's way lower than PewDiePie. So let's see what his reaction is to it.
He's cooking.
What is this? What is this audio he's got going? what happened here? I mean, I know he's got the camera looking better these days, but what happened? What happened with the audio here?
Whoa, this guy's a fucking. This guy's a connoisseur of PewDiePie. He knows about the audio and the camera.
Well, I survived.
Maybe you should film with an iPhone, am I right?
We're just gonna have to find out.
Not these
Androids. To follow
Androids.
Kay's spaghetti bolognese recipe. The day Kay's Cooking uploaded that video, she changed cooking forever. Okay, so I
True.
watched Kay's
True. Cooking has never been the same.
Cooking.
So this guy knows about Kay through PewDiePie. That's where we're at in the world.
Looks so disgusting. I am baffled how she.
And by the way, that's not me feeling bad for me. That's me feeling bad for Kay.
made it look so
That's me feeling bad for all the goons of the internet that keep the hate machine flowing.
gross. I'm sorry, Kay. I'm sorry. So I wanted to see, can I?
I don't think she'll mind. You're not the first person to say it.
Fine.
Cooking with PewDiePie, spaghetti bolognese a la Kay's Cooking.
By the way, it's really good to see that Eddie Munster landed on his feet.
Isn't Marzia Italian? She's gonna have quite a problem with this, perhaps.
There it is. They're beautiful. I watched to see what rest.
Wow. So all it takes to make this guy laugh, which means all it takes to make the people watching this guy laugh, is PewDiePie saying, "There it is," and showing the video. That was it. That's all that just happened. And he's like, that was almost a knee slapper for him. If you don't look out, he may take off the headphones and go, I can't even do this right now. His audience must be dying because he laughed. They're seeing him laugh. Listen, if any of you are driving a vehicle right now, pull over to the side of the road because I fear for your lives. You may not be okay watching me react to this guy, react to that guy, or reacting to that lady. It's insane. The place we're at now with all of this stuff is so insane. I got to explain it to you because I don't think people see it the way I see it. You got to know that the internet is created, the content of the internet is entirely on the backs of people like Kay, people like Drew W. Shield, people like Perry Caravello. These people make it all happen. They're the only actual content creators out there. Everybody likes to call themselves a content creator. Now, some people with a Twitter page and nothing else think of themselves as content creators. They have Patreons for just their Twitter. It's unreal. The toilet, the miasma of diarrhea soup that has become what is worthy of content at this point. My YouTube, I got banned from YouTube. So I got a brand new YouTube account, so I got to subscribe to brand new people. Now YouTube, the algorithm, doesn't know what to show me anymore. It can't figure me out. Everything it shows me is crap like this, and I keep going, not interested, not interested, not interested. And YouTube's confused. They're like, wait a second, these are the trending things. How are you not into this? And it's because I want to see the real content. What do I want to see? I want to see this.
I have autism. I can't help it.
I want to see a literal retarded guy. You know who makes the internet run? It's the guys who get on a bus every day. They're bus riders, and they go to the other side of town to annoy a guy who works at a hat store. That's their job, by the way. Here's every day, they get a government check, they get onto a bus, they go across town, there's a hat store, there's a man there, his name is Samuel, and they just stand there for 2 hours every day, and Samuel puts up with them. And that's their whole lives. Maybe it's a vape store, maybe it's a GameStop. There's a lot of choices. Those are the people. When you see that guy out there, his name is Eugene Beans. He's got a backpack on, it's multicolored. It's one of those, and this is before Teddy Fresh brought it back. He's been wearing this backpack since he was 6 years old. It's one of those color blocking ones where it's multiple colors. It's red, it's blue, it's yellow, primary style. Because this guy mentally never left primary school. And he wears the backpack all the way up here. It's touching the back of his fucking neck. And he goes, and he's sitting there on the bus, and he holds his backpack on himself like this. And he's like, yes.
I have autism. I can't help it.
He can't help it. It's not his fault.
You know I'm autistic, right?
And the whole way on the bus, he's thinking about what he's going to say to Samuel. I got to tell Samuel about what I did yesterday. Well, what did you do yesterday, Eugene? Well, I went to Samuel's place, and I told him about what I did the day before that. Also, last night I had pizza. This is a guy where his entire Facebook update is letting people know what he ate. And he sees no problem with that. Yeah, well, hey, everybody. Today I had French fries. Hi, people, and I'm having chips. So the bus riders of the internet are the backbones of the internet. Here's how the internet is supposed to work, all right? Let's just get a visual going on here. I think it's the best way to do it. Just an idea, sort of a Thanksgiving style idea. This is what should happen. There should be let's start here. There should be content creators, right? Here's a content creator. Here's a content creator. Here's a content creator. So you see, you got your content creators right here, right? And then you got your reactors, okay? Now, there should be an equal or lesser number of reactors. Maybe you got another content creator right here. And they bring the content creators to the reactors. Now, the reactors, they've got to hustle around and try to get that content back to the people who are watching. And these are the fans in the stands, right? Here's the filthy, unwashed masses who watch all of this shit. But that's not how the economy of content works on the internet. No, we're on a leftovers economy now. So here's what you've got. You've got a content creator. And this is, let's just say this is a guy where his whole thing is that he really wants to go back in time to Universal Studios to ride the E.T. ride that no longer exists. I think it's now, the Simpsons ride or something. And all he does is every day he posts 3 videos about how bad he wishes the E.T. ride was still open at Universal Studios. And he can't believe that they got rid of it. That's what's going on in his mind. You got to have that going on in your mind at all times. So that's that guy. And then you've got an entire layer of people who are, this is what he's got to go through. This is the offensive, the defensive line here he's got to go through to get that content to the normal people. Because here's the thing, at the top of the list of everybody are actually the fans. They're on the same team as the reactors now. And here's what's happening. This guy, he passes the content to the front lines. Now, the front lines are people like this guy right here, where we take the content and we mold it and we make more stuff happen. And then we give it back to these guys. And then the cycle continues. It's a perfect little cycle here, all right? And then you got this guy. He's coming in here. You got another guy. I don't know. Here's Mersh. Probably somewhere. Here's Mr. Medicare. They're all here on the front lines. They're making the milk happen, right? And then that content, instead of going back to here, it somehow gets recycled back to here. You've got your Cinnamon Toast Kens. You've got your Eddie Munsters. You've got these guys. Now, for some reason, they're running the wrong way down the field with the ball. They're going to the guys behind them, to PewDiePie. Cinnamon Toast Ken is friends with PewDiePie. When PewDiePie started covering Kay's Good Cooking, you know what Cinnamon Toast Ken said to him on a live stream? He goes, "Oh, I've been covering her forever." You know how long he'd been covering her? 1 year. So you got your Penguin Zeros in the middle. You got your Cinnamon Toast Kens. You got your PewDiePies back here. Now, the craziest part of all of this is once everybody has seen it, thanks to your PewDiePies out there, your 50 million and above YouTubers out, your Mr. Beasts out there. Once those people have done it, then the people who have seen it now are the fans. It took that many steps, that much watering down to get to the fans in the stadium. But the fans have come down out of the bleachers, and now they're not fans anymore. They're reactors themselves. They're on the field trying to pass the ball. You want to know where Eddie Munster really is? He's back fucking here, man. He's up in the fucking peanut gallery, and he is ready to play too. He's the armchair quarterback. That's why they put themselves in the fucking screens on there. So I know that people are going to tell me this is all sour grapes, Jesse. These guys have just as much right to cover this stuff as you do. I agree with you. I 100% agree. I just wish they'd do it as well. I wish they would try as hard. That's all. When I'm watching my team, I want to see them play as hard as possible. And unfortunately, the little guy, he's on a team by himself. The bus rider, he came from out of town. He doesn't even have the right jersey on. He wasn't ready for all of this stuff. He can't produce enough. Kay's Good Cooking is going to be overwhelmed by the response once everybody is covering her. What kind of world are we going to live in when everyone is reacting to content? The end result is going to be a nightmare. There's no more reaction channels if everyone is a reaction channel. So I hope to see you in the Pizza Fund, $6 level for our Pod After Show, a little hangout, a little bonus content, the stuff we couldn't get to tonight. But I leave you with this warning. I want you to heed it. This could be the dark future of the internet if the inflation doesn't stop.
Hi people, and today I'm
Alright,
back
let's watch this
cooking
video.
again. And today I'm gonna have a try
play.
at making meatballs. Sorry, I'm childish.
Yeah, what's going on here?
They are meatballs, Lee. They will be when they are
Oh, I don't
cooked.
like that.
All
No.
I'm doing is just getting
What-
some.
what's he
I
doing?
don't know if you can see.
Come
What the
on.
He walked off and left the camera.
No, no,
I
no,
just
no,
want to
no.
tell you something. I don't know if you can hear me over the alarm.
Ooh.
I'm seeing all the juices.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Oh shit. Too busy.
Holy fuck.
What the fuck is this shit?
What the? Oh no. Please, no. Come on.
Oh, dude. No,
No.
that's disgusting.
Oh,
no. Until next time, have an awful day.